Welcome back. Like a good little schoolboy, we finally showed up to our first day of school. And naturally, we are now just gonna go do whatever we want. Yo, new kid, glad to have you. So enthusiastic. Well, what? You want to talk to me? Well, I don't guess so. When class is in session, we tend to be on our best behavior. But our best wasn't that good. He's honest. Welcome to the academy. Thanks for answering my question. Well, I didn't really have much of a choice. Looking for a pneumonia, she got called to the staff room just now. Alrighty then. So I can't just free roam. I have to choose what room I want to go to. So we're supposed to go to the staff room, I believe, but let's go to the cafeteria on the way. Munch, munch, munch. Gotta chew first. Should I get seconds? Yeah, I think I'll get seconds. It's full of nutrients. In far off regions. Like an upperclassman. I heard that in other regions, people like to eat rice covered in stuff called curry. Have you ever had curry before? Yeah, dude, that would be Galar. The Galar region. Probably a better game in some rights. What do you get when you mix a Rotom with a microwave? It turns into Heat Rotom. I heard it even changes type. I've been told there are Pokemon that camouflage themselves as fruit. Kinda, sorta. Hope your studies are going okay. What do you have today? Yeah, we've been studying a lot. Okay. So, not that I remember, but I think these options are a little different than what we've seen before. Pickle sandwich. I wish they made pickle everything. Okay, so it looks like we're really here to talk to that douchebag who's probably over here bullying these little kids. I'm gonna have a good meal and get some meal powers. Maybe that'll help my grades. If only it were that easy. Try Adderall. Not really. I haven't even had first and I already want seconds. Man, that's nothing like my school. Oh hey, so we meet again. You remember me, right? I think I'm gonna diss him. What? Come on, I gave you Koraidon's Pokeball. Did I forget to introduce myself? Well, the name's Arvin. No need to tell me your name, Nud Nickel, right? Whole school seems to be talking about you. The new kid who showed up with the president of the school council. I normally wouldn't even bother showing up for class, but I came all the way to school today, just to talk with you, our new celebrity. You've got to help me out so I can finally make my dream a reality. I ain't gotta do nothing. Hee, caught your interest, have I? You want to hear all about my dream, right? Well, this might come as a surprise, but the fact is, I'm all about that picnic life. The great outdoors, the perfectly prepared sandwiches, all of it. I didn't peg him as a picnic guy. Not half bad at cooking either, I can tell you. Right now I'm researching new recipes that'll help Pokemon feel better. Real health food, see? I found this book the other day and it had a section about these Herba Mystica things. Basically there's some kind of special herbs that heal up any Pokemon as soon as it eats them. Now there are a total of 5 different types of Herba Mystica based on what I read. Just taking a little lick of them once they've been powdered will get your blood flowing, provide nutrients, prevent aging. It'll even boost the immune system. These herbs seem like they're the real deal. Only found here in Paldea, and rare to boot. Sound way too good to be true. But this book says they're all guarded by Titan Pokemon, meaning it's going to be pretty tough to try to grab even a few sprigs. Because see, Titans are, well, I think they've got to be things like this. Ooh, monsters of Area 0. As we descended further into Area 0, we began to catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon, that we wondered if these huge ferocious beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One of our team suffered a brutal blow from such a beast and was mortally wounded, forcing us to retreat for a time. Ooh, so that looks like Donphan. Nice. A member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Donphan. Well, I was a little early. Yet differences such as its sheer size and the shape of its back set it apart, as do its great tusks. Looks pretty bad, ain't it? I really want to get those herbs for myself, but I'm not very good at Pokemon battles. Don't have any friends with strong Pokemon to lend me a hand either, and I'd never hear the end of it if I went crawling to that student council girl. But here you waltz up. You've got to help me out with this. You'd be perfect. You had me at Titan, Pokemon. Funny how he's nice all of a sudden though when he wants something. No, wait, I don't need an answer yet. I'll just register the places where it seems there might be Titans in your map app for you. Oh, so I could have said no and he'd be like, no, don't answer yet. Ooh. False Dragon Titan? What the Sam heck? Yeah, baby. I thought school would suck. Let it stew a bit and we can get more into the details later. And in the meantime, take this. A little gift for listening. And oh yeah, we did a lot of listening. A bag of Stardust. Get a low price for it at shops. It's worth quite a lot in Pokemon Go, let me tell you. Give the idea some serious thought, please. Okay. We didn't get a meal, but we got an objective. Rototototo. Is it my mom? This is Nud Nickel, correct? I hacked your smartphone so I could talk to you. Hope you don't mind. Well, who do you think you are? My name's Cassiopeia. Why don't you just go by Cass? But never mind that. It's you I want to talk about. I hear you're a trainer with serious potential. my character's eyebrows are like pissed off. If that description is accurate, there's something I'd like to ask of you. Everybody wants something. Tell me, Nud Nickel. You know about Team Star, right? Yes, please kill them all. It's a hit, right? Great, I appreciate your being upfront here. Team Star is a group of troublemakers formed by some Academy students a while back. They cause headaches for the school and try to bring other students down to their level. And I refuse to sit idly by and let them get away with it. So I've come up with a plan to bring down Team Star and force them to disband for good. I call it Operation Starfall. Clever. But I'll need allies to carry out this operation, and I'd like you to be one of them. Sure. No need to reply. They're all so afraid I'm gonna say no. Till then, I'll leave you to it. Bye. I mean, I don't like Team Star. I would have said yeah. Master Nud Nickel. Please do try to keep your voice down if you're making calls within the school, won't you? Why are you picking on me? Last thing you said was don't interfere with bullies. You don't want anyone else overhearing any personal information after all. Honestly, there are so many things we need to be careful about in this day and age. On you go then, young man. I don't know about this guy. Are these thinly veiled threats or something? Team Star, you say? See, he's being all, like, suspicious. He went to Nemona's house just to stare out a window. He's got the hots from my mommy. The list goes on and on. Oh, so I can like free roam. Interested in any classes? Good morning, Master Nud Nickel. What class would you like to take? For real? Alright, you just hang on a second. Psyduck, shut up. That's our quick travel. Oh my gosh, the Pokemon. The Pokemon in this game take precedence in any conversation. I heard it's easier to find where I'm going if I look it up on the computer. Is that true? Oh, so that's what we're doing. Yes, that's fine. Like, yes, shut up. Alright. It's gotta be battle studies. I'd say math. It's not related, but still. I feel like I can grow stronger if I sign up for battle studies. You're gonna say the same thing about math. Yep. And you're gonna say lunch. Language class. Doesn't have too much to do with Pokemon though. What should I read today? So many options. There are more books than I can read in a lifetime. Boy, am I ever glad I came to this school. How sweet. I ought to stop at the school store. Nice. I'm sure this is another directory. They're just everywhere, aren't they? Yep. Yep. A Culture is such a weird magazine. It's just full of utter nonsense. Some strong opinions. Have you heard of Team Star? They were a big problem around here, but that was a while ago. Well then, who were those people earlier? Well, I was a little turned away by the fast travel at first, but looks like there's a good bit of exploring you still get to do. There's a book about the Herba Mystica, I know there is, but where could it be? Ay ay ay. The Naranja Academy School Song. Oh boy. Over Grand Mesagosa stands our dear Naranja, where we enter as seeds and leaves in fruition, our minds wide as the crater, for wise educators to feel the strength, greatness, and tradition. Teach us well, oh oranges of Paldea. Huh. So we're not a big fan of rhyming, are we? And why do you say oranges at the end? Why don't you just say naranjas? I mean, commit. Oh, you people. There's this girl named Penny in the STEM track. She's smart and really good with machines. I heard she started coming to school again. Just ask her out. Reading out loud from your textbook gets your ears and mouth in on the learning. Alright, so no, I know I kid a lot, but seriously, that's what I had to do in college, was read out loud to myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't retain anything. Bug types eat grass, and that's why they're strong against grass types. Yeah, there's a whole list of those, like how to remember the typing and what's good against what. Pretty useful. Types and moves. You may be familiar with Pokemon that are grass, fire, water type. There are 18 such types in all, and every Pokemon species has at least one type, some have two. When Pokemon use a move that is the same type as they are, that move's power is increased by 50%. For Pokemon that have two types, moves of either type will receive this increase. Good to know. Yeah. When Pokemon Terastallize, their type becomes their Tera Type. That means moves of their Tera Type will have their power increased. Moves of the Pokemon's original type will keep their usual power increase as well. For example, if a Pikachu, which is innately electric type, has Steel as its Tera Type, then upon Terastallizing, it would receive boost in power for both the Steel type move Iron Tail and the electric type move Thunderbolt. Did not know that. I can see how that would be incredibly useful. Also, is there a Steel type Tera Type for Pikachu? Because that's pretty cool. individual Pokemon have different natures much as people do. You may be able to get an idea of your Pokemon's natures if you watch how they behave on picnics, whether they run around a lot or nap a lot, for example. Pokemon's natures influence their stats to a degree. For example, Pokemon with adamant natures tend to have their attack stat grow stronger than it would otherwise, while their special attack stat may suffer. Okay, so I knew about the stats, the buffs and the debuffs, and it's pretty darn cool they've added the mechanic of how they act at a picnic. Alright, is that everything? Have I talked to you? Did you know that this school was established 805 years ago? Didn't know, didn't care. Alright, let's go up here. Paldean Sports Monthly. Okay. The Sub-Zero Shredder has done it again. The world's second-ranked snowboarder put on a clinic at the Montenevera Cup, claiming his 6th straight win in Paldea's major competitions. No one's been able to snatch that crown yet. If you think you've got what it takes, come take me on, this ice-cold athlete declared from the winner's podium, and you could just feel his rivals steal their resolve. We'll see how things unfold in 2 weeks at the Glaciato Mountain Cup. Alright, that's the first book that I really just didn't care about. I joined the school because I wanted to learn about Pokemon, but now I'm getting interested in the STEM track too. Be something good. Sweet truth, that could be anything. This tasty pastry wonder is undergoing a popularity sugar rush that's got lines out the door all day long. It's Patisserie Soapberry, located in Cortando, Olive Central, at the foot of a very large tree. Soapberry? At the heart of it all is Katie, the proprietor who inherited the shop from family and keeps its ovens hard at work. Soapberry's bug-type Pokemon theme is on full display in its pastry lineup. They're a treat to see and to eat. I see. Well, I wouldn't really want to see bugs myself. I'm pretty good at Pokemon battles, but I have trouble studying. Think you can help me prep for our next exam? I'm really good at my studies, but Pokemon battles are another story. Wow, what a match made in heaven. Pachirisu. Oh my gosh. Not you. Mind your business. You're killing me. Alright, we'll do this. These Pachirisu are helping me get books I can't reach. I mean, you could've. With the ladder. Musicians Register. 4 decades into her career, Rhyme, the MC of RIP, or should I say RIP? Alright, if we're saying MC, we're going to say RIP. Whose flows are said to bring the dead to their feet, maintains her huge following and her rap legend status. The theme of death pervades her work, and not just because her bars slay. When Rhyme was in her teens, her dear puppy Pokemon passed away, and she poured her grief into a song. When she sang it, her partner came back to her as a ghost Pokemon. In that moment, the rapper we know today was born. What are you talking about? Pokemon can't die. That's ridiculous. I'm from a small town called Alfornada. There's so many people here at the school. A culture. Somebody said something about that earlier. An article caught your eye. Enigmas of Paldea, File 7. Sandy Shocks. A magneton with a 10,000 year lifespan? Some scientists claim that this mysterious being is a magneton that has lived for 10,000 years. It has been sighted numerous times in Paldea's more arid regions, but there are no reports of it ever having been caught. It's said that Sandy Shocks is an aggressive sort, and that some people who've seen it have been attacked as well. It takes its name from a beast with a matching description in the era-defining Scarlet book. It's gonna get caught today. Maybe not today, but your days are numbered. I'm enjoying reading these books a lot more than I should. There's probably, if there's anyone watching this video, they're probably a little bored. File 9, Great Tusk, a living relic of the dinosaur era. In one arid corner of Paldea, there have been reports of a mysterious life form. It's said to resemble a Donphan at first glance, albeit one with gigantic tusks, tough scales, and an aggressive disposition. Leading theories hold that this being is nothing less than a living relic of the dinosaur era, but no one can say for sure. Apparently it's called Great Tusk after the name of a strange being that was written about in the mysterious Scarlet book. Yeah, your days are numbered too, Pally. I actually really like Donphan. I remember Pokemon, the first movie, with Mewtwo in it. And I think it's at the beginning of that movie. Did I read this? At the beginning of that movie, there's a trainer that challenges Ash. And he's got a Donphan. Up to that point, we'd only seen the first 151 Pokemon. So it blew my mind. I was like, who's that Pokemon? Find foods from far away. Have you chanced upon Pewter Crunchies, the fabled signature dish of the Kanto region's Pewter City? These snacks' rugged, brown appearance make them almost rock-like at first glance. Indeed, Pewter Crunches were inspired by the rock-type Pokemon for which the Pewter Gym is renowned. Unfortunately, their forbiddingly tough appearance and surprisingly thin flavor have kept them from attaining true popularity. Maybe because you break your teeth. Oh my gosh, which way did I come from? Oh golly. Actually, I can make sure by checking the book. Because we're acting like a bunch of nerds. Yep, that's where we came from. Gallery History. We made for the town of Stowanside, which sits tucked away in the mountains, to study an ancient mural painted upon a wall of rock. But our plans and the mural itself were shattered by an attack from a Caparajah. I was there. Yet behind the mural, what should we find but a pair of Pokemon statues, one bearing a sword and the other a shield. These statues, older than any artifact we'd yet discovered, called into question everything we knew about the legendary hero. I could have wrote that book, dude. Where should we go? See my Pokemon. I'm not ready for the test. Y'all are having 3 different conversations, and it's a little annoying. File 8. So these are all the Titans, apparently. Slitherwing, a prehistoric Volcarona revived. Volcarona. Is that the moth Pokemon? There have been precious few sightings reported of the ultra-mysterious Slitherwing, a being whose name is taken from that of a similar seeming creature described in the ever-puzzling Scarlet book. We need the Scarlet book, apparently. Slitherwing shares traits with Volcarona, so some theorize that it may have been revived from fossils from a prehistoric era that we have discussed in these pages. However, no Volcarona fossils of that era are known to have been found. So I was going to bring up that point, that I wonder if these were all fossilized Pokemon. And if so, why wasn't it a part of the game that we revived them ourselves? Far in the past, humankind and Pokemon lived in mutual fear of one another. But some humans who loved and appreciated Pokemon made an effort to bridge this divide, and gradually the two sides grew closer and found harmony, by Pokemon becoming the human slaves forever. Isn't it impressive? Everyone here is here to study. And thank you, birdies, for not trying to talk to me. It's refreshing. We've been over here. Oh, because there's Teddy Ursa. Charcadet, the fire child Pokemon. May have been little, but did that stop it from being a mighty hero? Not one bit. When a mean Gengar came along to play tricks and scare people, Charcadet stood tall. "Rah, hi-ya!" it cried. But soon, brave little Charcadet got bound up tight in Gengar's long tongue. How could the fire child Pokemon get out of this mess? Just as things started to grow hazy before Charcadet's eyes. The sound of a voice came. "Two paths lie before you, young Charcadet," it said. "Choose between these two sets of armor and assume a new form so you can defeat Gengar." And sure enough, 2 sets of armor appeared before Charcadet. To be continued. I see a decision coming. Don't think I've ever seen a school where the entrance was also the library. That's what I thought too. And I thought I misspoke when I called it a library at first. I think we've read this. No. A billion-year-old Jigglypuff. You have my attention. Somewhere in a Paldean forest, it said, lurks Screamtail, a being with Jigglypuff's own endearing puffball appearance, but also a ferocious aggression that leads it to attack anyone who comes near. Its primitive appearance and savage nature have prompted rumors that it could be a Jigglypuff from 1 billion years ago. It's named after a creature in the Scarlet book that is described as having a distinctive tail and scream. Why is the reading level for a Pokemon game? Well, never mind. Never mind. Just embarrass me, why don't you? Alright, so now that we have nerded out, let's see what the heck she wants. So if you use this move, there are so many different strategies. What about this ability? I heard that the Student Council President Nimona knows all the effects of every Pokemon move out there. Nerd. My Pachirisu really loves high places. It evolved. I had a friend trade me a Haunter, but then it evolved into a Gengar. That's how it works. Wow, evolved Pokemon are huge. Where am I right now? Okay, well I meant to go there. I meant to go to the staff room. Look at all these characters. Cast of characters. Very well, Champion Nimona. I trust you to handle this in my stead. Sure thing, you can count on me. In fact, I bet this is going to be fun. I'm glad to hear it. Good day, then. I take it these are all the professors because we're in the staff room. Oh, pardon me. And my tentacle-shaped hair. Oh, Nud Nickel, hey. Well, she didn't look awesome, so I'm going to say that. Piqued your interest, huh? That lady is, well, they call her La Primera. She's strong. She can do pretty much anything. She's got cool practically coming out of her ears. She's basically everything I want to be. Or that any Pokemon trainer would want to be, really. Oh, which reminds me, remember in homeroom when I asked what your dream is? If you're still trying to decide what it is you're looking for, I've got an idea for you. You should try to reach champion rank like me. I mean, it is inevitable, like Thanos. Oh well, hang on though. I've got a whole spiel I want to give you. Here goes. The trainers who can reach champion rank are the ones who can raise their Pokemon really strong. They're pro-tier battlers. Their moves keep crowds absolutely on the edge of their seats. You're describing me. You have to prove yourself to the Pokemon League to officially get the title of champion. And to do that, you have to do more than just take classes here. You've got to take on 8 Pokemon Gyms and win so you can collect their gym badges. Once you've done all that, all that's left is a special test, the Champion Assessment. And once you pass that, then at long last you'll be a champion. It's every Pokemon trainer's dream, the coolest title anyone could ever hope to get. Not to brag or anything. Oh, of course not. I reached champion rank during our last treasure hunt, you know? Oh, the treasure hunt is a special independent study thing we've got here. Should happen soon. Our last one started not long after the beginning of the school year. It's great, you get to leave school to go have an adventure and learn however you want. I guess you could say my journey to becoming a champion was the treasure I found, maybe? I don't know yet if that's the answer I'm looking for. How special. You were the treasure you seek. Anyway, I've got a feeling I'd be able to get even stronger if you and I were both working at it. Let me go ahead and save the gym's location in your map app in case you decide to go for it. Alright. Victory Road. Give it some thought. So do I get to pick what order I do those in? Ding dong, dong ding. Calling Master Nud Nickel to the director's office, please. Once again, Master Nud Nickel to the director's office, please. That's my stepdad. Checking in. Yeah, no, we're gonna talk to people first. Oh, so that problem. I don't get how to solve this one here. So colorful. A lot of the teachers here are real colorful characters. I need to try harder to stay. Yeah, you need to do something with your hair if you want to stand out. That's kind of the theme. I've got to put that test together soon. And now, where was my next class? You got a problem if you don't know that. Oh, you like have to go there. Wow. What do you want, Dad? Thank you for coming, Master Nud Nickel. Have you been enjoying your time here at Naranja Academy? That is most wonderful to hear. Now you may be wondering why we could not have simply conversed earlier in the cafeteria. But let me assure you there is a reason why I asked you to meet me here in my office. It seems that a friend of mine has a rather serious matter they would like to discuss with you. Someone else needs a favor? No, I'm afraid they aren't actually here in this room with us. One moment, please. Just allow me to connect us. I thought it was actually going to be him. Oh, gotcha. Hello, Nud Nickel. It's nice to meet you. My name is Professor Sada. I carry out Pokemon research within the Great Crater of Paldea, at a site known as Area 0. Woo! There's a Titan in there, I think. The professor is, in fact, a graduate of our fine academy, as well as a splendid researcher. Well, allow me to get straight to the point. Nud Nickel student ID number, blah blah. You are the student who travels with the unusual Pokemon Koraidon, is that correct? Thank you, I appreciate that you are honest in confirming the facts. I mean, you can't really lie in this game. Not that I did not mean to offend you. In fact, I wish to ask for your assistance. What do you want? A gift? Oh, how good to see that you are well. It has been quite a while since we last met. Yes. Koraidon was once in my care, you see. Its Pokeball was also originally mine. I assume you received it from a young man called Arvin. I'm no longer in any position to be able to manage that Pokemon myself. This is what I would ask of you. Will you continue looking after Koraidon on my behalf? Doi. Oh, I wanted to see what she'd say if you said no. I do appreciate your agreement. So Arvin had a mommy that was a professor. Is that her? Koraidon has been greatly weakened and is currently incapable of battle. It can, however, take on a form specialized for mobility. In all likelihood, it will require some time to fully regain the capabilities it once had. I will provide you with my contact information, if you would please get out your phone. So that's how you can have your legendary Pokemon and not really have it, because you can't battle with it. I will be in regular contact going forward to keep tabs on your status. Makes sense. Until then. Guess. Could this Pokemon have its origins within Area Zero? Sounds that way, Director Dum Dum. Sada, don't tell me you actually did it. Well, it seems that the professor is asking quite the favor of you. Everyone is. But of course, the Academy is always here to support you in any way that we are able. I do hope you'll continue to enjoy your school life together with that Koraidon. Alrighty. Make sure I don't miss anything. I thought at least these plaques would have some information. Ooh. Hello, excuse me. Oh, you're still here, Nud Nickel. Oof, getting called into the director's office? How'd you land in that much trouble already? Nah, kidding, I know it wasn't like that. Mr. Jacques wanted me to show you the way to your room in the school dorms. Your very own private room, Nud Nickel. Let's go check it out. I desperately hope we can decorate our dorm the way we want. Like trick it out. Ta-chan. From today on, this is your room, Nud Nickel. Actually, it's as new to me as it is for you. Never been in here before. Maybe check out your new bed. Looks comfy. And you must be pretty worn out from all this stuff happening on your very first day, huh? A quick rest on the bed is all you need to get yourself and your Pokemon healthy again. I'll see you tomorrow when you've rested up. Then we can battle even more. Take care. Yeah, get out. This leads to the bathroom. Make sure to keep it nice and clean. Oh my gosh, really? Yes, I have eyes. Is all we can do sleep? Be cool if you could change your outfit. Decorate. Ready to call it a day? You'll need to rest if you want to be prepared for your new school life. I don't know how long it's been since I've healed, so. The days quickly fly by after you start your new life at Naranja Academy. And then at last the day arrives for your true adventure to begin. The treasure hunt. Ding dong dong ding. Attention all students, today marks the beginning of an important new assignment. Please assemble in the schoolyard where I will explain in more detail. Dong ding ding dong. Can you knock? It's time! I've been waiting forever for this. Come on, let's go out to the schoolyard. Where do you think? And then it gives you one option. Excellent, it seems everyone is here. Well then, it's time that I explained your independent study assignment. As usual, the theme will be a treasure hunt. I ask each of you to set out and travel the world in search of your own treasure. You have all learned much within the walls of our fine academy. But now is the time to turn your eyes upon the wider world and deepen your understanding. Explore Paldea's abundant nature, soak in its rich culture. Discover the Pokemon that live here. And get to know the people too. Where will you travel? Who will you meet? And what will you achieve? Of course, your Pokemon partners will be there to help you. You will journey together, learn new things together, share each other's thoughts and feelings, and find something you might always treasure. I look forward to welcoming you all back after the Independent Something, when you return to us as fine young trainers. Let the treasure hunt begin. Onward! Hooray! But what do we get if we win? You get an orange. Tom, yeah. It's time for the great outdoors. Come on, Cyclizar, we're riding out. Oh man, I want one. Take care everyone, and remember, the great crater of Paldea is exceedingly dangerous. Entering it is a violation of school rules. I'll go there first. What are you waiting for, Nud Nickel? Let's go. What? Did you see that glitch? I thought that was like a floating Pokemon. Anyway, we went to class and didn't learn anything. Went to the cafeteria, didn't eat anything. And we had a whole bunch of favors asked of us, so. Great first day. That's where I'm going to end the video. Come back tomorrow for more. Bye, y'all.